I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is your dumbbell upper body mat workout. So a lot of you have asked me for workouts that you can work specific body parts just on the mat. Maybe it's because of time or space, or that's what you're feeling today. So this is a workout for your upper body using a set of dumbbells. I'm going with 8s. I'm still getting some strength back after having my second baby. Use whatever weight works best for you, and I'll give you some options and some modifications. Okay, we're not gonna get a warm up because we're gonna keep it short. So if you need to, please get a warm up and a cool down and stretch on your own. We're gonna go ahead and start working our backs on all fours. So go ahead and come into an all fours position. Abs are in tight. You're just gonna put one dumbbell right in the center. And we are gonna alternate doing a row and a kickback. So your core is engaged. If you're feeling super strong and you wanna add some abs, you can do the same thing all the way up into a plank or from your knees here. I'm getting my core back after the baby, so I'm gonna stay here. It's up to you. We're coming up, push up to the sky, down, and then switch. Up, push, down, and down. If you wanna have both your dumbbells to be able to move a little bit quicker, that works too. Just row, kick back, and down. Up, back, and breathe. Core is engaged the entire time, and you'll notice from this position, the reason I love to do rows from this is we can keep our back nice and tight and be working all the way through, and we engage our core. Sometimes if we're doing a row from a standing position, it's easy to round our backs. It's easier to stay flat from here, which we love. Up, up, ooh, watch that mic back if you got one. So let's go about 10 more seconds and breathe. And stretch it back right here. So pretty simple, engaging the core. So we're gonna come onto our knees. So we're here, core is engaged, and we're just gonna do bicep curls. So from the knees, what's nice about that, again, we have to engage our core. We can squeeze a little bit into our glutes, and we're getting everything working. But again, we don't have to be standing if that's not your thing. And if this feels like too much for your knees, just take it to a seated position, just here to here. You may not have as much range of motion to get low, but curl up to the shoulders, drop it down, breathe. Maintaining that good posture, core's in tight. Just up and down. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Little stretch from here and breathe. And we're gonna stay in the seated position. We're gonna take one dumbbell. We're gonna do press and tries. So we're gonna go one side and then the other. I'm gonna give you an option if it's heavy. So we're going up, behind the head, down, and down. So stay on this side if you can. If that feels too heavy, just take it with 2. Behind, and breathe, that works too. Or do one of each. You can do half of it with one arm and then go to 2 and do the same thing other side. We've got 10 more seconds on that one side. Again, core is engaged. And as you can tell, there are some advantages to staying seated. Sometimes it does make it a little tougher on your core. Here we go, other side. Up, behind the head, down, and down. Up, breathe, core is in tight. And down. And then again, if you want, you can keep it with 2. You might be feeling it a bit, that's okay. And breathe. Let's go 1 more. And relax, and little stretch right here. Here we go. Okay, so now we're gonna take those 3 moves and we're gonna mix them up just a bit. So before, we did that row and kick back this way. Now we're gonna take it wide. So we're going up, out to the side, in, and down. So I'm gonna show you from the front first. You can have both dumbbells. Again, nice and strong in that all fours, or you can be on your knees or full plank, it's up to you. Up, out, in, and down, and switch. Up, out, in, and down. Let's say this feels a little too heavy, especially on that kick out. Totally fine to just do the row. So what that looks like would just be here and down. Pull that elbow back, squeeze in those shoulder blades, but if you can, get that kick out. Up, out, in, and down. Breathe, cores in tight. And again, if you want to do the same thing from your knees, it's a little trickier, especially on this one, or all the way up into that plank. That's totally fine. We've got 10 seconds. Up, out, in, and down. Last one on each side. And relax, stretch it back. Nice work, guys. Okay, so now we're up onto our knees again, just a hammer curl. So we're here. Let's alternate this time, one at a time. Cores in tight, and breathe. If you want, you can take the same from a seated position. And if that feels too easy, take them together. You can alternate for a little bit of a break or take them together here, seated or knees, whatever works best for you. Breathe. We do a little mix up after this on that tricep and press. Down and up. Just make sure if you're seated that you're trying to really extend as much as you can so we lengthen that muscle. Nothing's gonna happen if you keep it short, it's okay. We just want that flexibility as well. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. So one more time with that tricep. So before we went up and over, this time if you can, both dumbbells up and over. We'll keep it short. If that feels too heavy, take it down to 1, totally fine. Here we go. Up, behind the head, and down. Up, behind, and breathe. And up. If it starts to feel like too much, just take it down to 1. You're going up and over, and breathe. Up. There we go. Let's go 10 more seconds. Up, behind, 1 or both. Up, and relax. Good, guys, little stretch. We're gonna do a couple quick things down on our back. Go ahead and come all the way down. Grab those dumbbells if you can. And we're gonna do a chest press into a fly. So watch me here. I'm going chest press up. I'm gonna turn them in, out with a fly, turn them out. So press up and in, dumbbells in, out. Our second time through, we're gonna switch this up. This time we're going press on the way up, fly on the way down, then rotate. So you're feeling that little rotation in the shoulders. Breathe, and out. Up. Let's go 4 more. Up, rotate, and down. If you want to add a little core, you can take those legs up. It's totally up to you. And relax it down. So let's drop 1 dumbbell, and we're gonna take one just holding either here or here, and we're gonna do a little pullover. So it's what I like to call Barbie arms. Little bend in the elbows, but it's not triceps. We're actually going over the head and bring it up. So starting with this, breathe. If you wanna add a little core, you can add the knee coming in, but that's optional. We are almost towards the end. I know it's a lot to be working the same set of muscles. Just think pull over, upper back and shoulders. Breathe. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3. You feel that stretch through your core too, right? That's what we love about pullover. 1 more. And relax. Okay, let's take it back to that chest. This time we're going fly on the way up, chest press on the way down, core is engaged. Here we go. Up, turn it in, down, turn it out. Whew, that's hard, right? Breathe. Up, in, up, and down. Breathe. Making sure you're just rotating in the wrist and the shoulders. Let's go one more. Yes, whose arms are tired? Mine are. So one more time with that pullover. Very last thing, this time what we're gonna add, I'm gonna push in to the dumbbells. So I'm pushing in, squeezing in tight, core is in tight. Here we go, I'm pushing in as I pull over. So we're getting a push and a pull. Different types of motions. Push the dumbbell as if you're trying to push your hands towards each other through the dumbbell. You'll feel a little extra in those shoulders. Breathe as you pull it over the head. And if you are feeling it too much, you can make it a smaller range of motion. You don't have to go all the way down if you don't want. Again, it's upper back and shoulders. I'm moving through the shoulders, not a bend for triceps. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and relax. Drop that dumbbell to the side. Big reach up and over. Nice work, guys. That is tough, right? Bring it up in the center here. Let's roll it over to a seated position. Ooh, yeah, let's stretch that out. So take it forward, chin to your chest. Little stretch. And open it up here. Grab behind. Let's take one arm across, drop the shoulder, roll through it here. There we go. Back. And then same thing, other side, drop the shoulder. As always, get more of a stretch on your own. I know we're gonna feel this all through our upper body. Let your head drop to one side. So guys, always important, you know, when we're working the shoulders and the back, we're gonna feel a little bit in those muscles up through here. That's normal. Just making sure that you're getting a stretch, because that's also where we all hold our attention, right? And because we do a lot of driving, sitting at the desk, at the computer, really good to be getting this throughout the day. You're not pulling, but you're just letting it drop. So get a little stretch. Down through the center. And then one big deep breath in and out. And that was your dumbbell upper body mat workout. Great job, everybody.